uncovered misconduct by staff and evidence of an admissions cartel involving the school and private academies. The office took disciplinary action today against 26 people, including the principal and head of administration, and asked police to investigate bribery and embezzlement. The principal denied wrongdoing. A task force was created to safeguard students and improve transparency. In international news, Donald Trump's new 50% tariffs on India have taken effect following an earlier executive order that imposed an extra 25% penalty over New Delhi's purchases of Russian oil and weapons. The move places India, a key U.S. partner in the Indo-Pacific, among the countries facing the world's highest tariffs. This threatens exports and growth in the world's fifth largest economy, which recently counted the U.S. as its biggest trading partner. And now for today's weather. The current weather in Busan is 30 degrees Celsius, partly cloudy, with a heat wave advisory in effect. Please be careful of heat-related illness and food safety. The temperature will average around 26 degrees Celsius this evening. And that wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to BFM, 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is For Your Busan with Laura McLucky. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, and welcome to another hump day here at For Your Busan. It's Wednesday, and I have a question. Do you like poetry? Have you ever come across a poem that says it all in just a few words? Here we go. The viper's fang, the dog's tongue. That's it. A poet's way of capturing the summer heat. Oh, yes. And honestly, what more needs to be said? You know, when it's this hot, sometimes all we can do is say, it's hot. Yeah, that's poetry. Yesterday was hot. Yesterday was hot. Today is hot. And tonight will be hot. Ah, poetry. Poetry. It won't be any different, right? Anyway, welcome to the show. It's For Your Busan, and I'm your host, Laura McLucky. All right, let's kick off the show with Catch the Stars by 우아.
Come on, BuzzFeed. 한 편의 드라마. 사그라들 비친 걸까? 바래버린 색인 걸까? 손을 뻗으면 닿을까? 저 높이 잡힐 듯 잡히지 않아. Never think about 1, 2, 3 길만 달아나 숨가봐 와. 따뜻함일 거야. 시간 됐어 reset to 박살이 당겨 오늘 맘 내게 날려 번지는 Milky Way 견디고 Oh baby take me higher to the sky. 한 걸음 한 걸음 두 잔
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Thank you for joining us here. It is Wednesday, the 27th of August. You're tuned into For Your Busan, here with me, Laura McCluckey. This is BEFM, 부산영어방송입니다. 반갑습니다. Welcome to Wednesday. Today is it pizza day? Yes, yeah. Oh, it's pizza day here at For Your Busan. Oh, yes. We need to get a fanfare, one of those air horns. Ang PD, we need maracas for the quiz. And we need an air horn. I don't think we're allowed to use an air horn in here, but I don't know. I don't know if Ang PD knows what that is, so let's see. Let's get an air horn. Okay, good. And get one of those. I think that might be an air horn, but I don't know how it does the. I think, anyway, I'm not going to lose sleep over that. What else should we get for our studio? You can let us know. All of our For Your Busaners. What else do we need to liven up this place? I don't know. Don't say new host. Don't you say it. It's a very hot Wednesday here in Busan, as always. At the top of the show, I was talking about heat. Yeah. We're not escaping it, eh? There's no escaping it. I heard my mother-in-law this morning say, 나가기 싫어, 너무 덥노. Well, she didn't say 덥노. She said, 왜 이렇게 덥노? 나가기 싫어. I said, just stay in, she said. 나가야지. I said, okay, fine, just go. But everyone's hot. And it doesn't seem like it's cooling off anytime soon. I think it's actually supposed to go into September. And we share these tips on how to stay cool. But it doesn't make the heat disappear. You know, even if we get through the heat of the day, it's not over because of the hot summer nights. And tropical night syndrome is, terrible. Tropical night syndrome, FYI, is just when the heat doesn't drop below 25 degrees Celsius, even at the coldest point of the night. But yeah, I think it's called a tropical night syndrome. Anyway, it's tropical night. This term is used when it stays hot, like in tropical areas, which makes it very hard to fall asleep unless you have the aircon on. And let me tell you, I got my aircon bill through recently. I almost lost my hair. How can I say? Kamnor. I almost threw up, probably is the best way to describe it. It was so expensive. So expensive. I couldn't believe it. And so, you know, because of this ongoing heat wave, there's lots of things that we need to do and take into consideration. But as always, Busan and the Gyeongnam area have something in common. They're all hot. Everybody's hot. I don't want to, be a downer, but there's been 10 nights of tropical night syndrome or tropical nights in a row. So if you're not sleeping with the aircon on, if you are now being frugal, like I will be forevermore, then, you can get a fan on, but it's still really warm. And the extreme heat at night, we expected it. However, it happened first on July 1st. That was the earliest in Busan since July 1st, 1914. 111 years ago. So let me tell you 3 easy ways to get over these tropical nights. First of all, use a fan or air conditioner. Yeah, that's easier said than done, but the bills rack up, right? I would suggest a fan and keep your curtains closed or your blinds closed so the sun doesn't get in during the day. Take a cold shower or a cool shower before bed. Very good. It lowers your body temperature, helps you feel fresh. Drink some cool water. You don't need to drink cold water. Cold water is good, but don't shock your system, which is very important. Staying hydrated is a good way to keep your body cool. And also, it makes you feel 시원하다 because you're drinking it, right? So it's like a multi-sensory experience. And also, another tip that I would say, make sure that the bed that you're sleeping on doesn't have like polyester sheets, or make sure you're wearing something really light to bed if you wear pajamas at all. But I don't need to know about that. And just double check that, your room doesn't have unnecessary electronic items on. So if you have a television, switch it off. If you have, plugs that are switched on, switch them off. Try and reduce as much of the heat in the room as much as you can. Do you have any comments or any thoughts on tropical nights? I guess, we just have to put up with it. There's nothing we can do. All we can do is fight the situation with temporary solutions until the weather starts to cool down. So that's it. But I would like to hear your thoughts about this topic because, like I said, I got my electricity bill and I was shocked. I cannot explain to you on air without getting in trouble how shocked I was at the cost of this thing. So I don't know what's been happening in my house, but certainly money saving is not one of them. So when you stay at home, how many hours do you turn on your aircon? I'm genuinely interested. And do you all stay in one room to try and, mitigate cost? I don't know. 여러분, 오늘의 텍스트 토픽은 집에서 하루에 에어컨 몇 시간이나 켜나요? 몇 시간이나 아니면 켜나요? 아니면 선풍기 하세요? 진짜 궁금합니다. 89050 샵9050 or KakaoTalk. Text messages are 101. KakaoTalk is free. And you can also get onto YouTube Live and send us your messages over there as well. Lots of people checking in and having a chit chat. But yeah, I'm going to read a little bit more of those messages later on for the text topic. In the meantime, as you know already, we've got lots coming up for you here at For Your Busan. Busan Times with Claire. And then Laura's Deep Dive, which is nice. And then Busan by Chance. Today, it's Florian's Day. So we're going to catch up with Florian and see what he has been up to in Busan in his short stay that he's been here. He is a foreign official working and living here in Busan. So good to have a chat with him. And then in the second half of the show, we've got On the Mic, then Ask Me Anything. And in the middle of those, we've got Busan Quiz Master. And today's prize is pizza. Hands up if you like pizza. 2 hands up if you super like pizza. I was going to tickle your armpits. I was. So you can get in touch and you can be the winner of the pizza party today. Free pizza. It's always a party. Busan Ajenim texting in saying hello. How's it going? Very well, thank you. How are you? Delightful. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you joined us this afternoon. Bingo-nim texting in saying, hi everyone. Hiya. And also Busan Ajinim saying, I'm slightly tired. Benny must be busy today. Yes, where is Benny-nim? He's like a staple of this show. And normally he's in there with 1등. I hope Benny-nim is all right. I hope he's not sick or... I hope he's got some fabulous thing happening that makes him not be able to be here. Must be busy. And Sangwin Paknim, hi, texting in saying, I'm listening to country music. That's nice. Who are you listening to? Which kind of country music? I'd like to know. Also, Young Pichinim says, what kind of pizza? I can't say this, but let me sing you the song. That's the song. Janice Neem texting in was saying, hi, goo. That was a typo, was it? Oh, Yurari Chenim texting in with a dash. I like it. And Bingo Neem says, Laura's outfit of the day reminds me of the Addams Family. Oh my God. Oh, thank you. Saying it looks cool. I tell you why, because I had a hakhe today, so I went to give a presentation on my research, and so I had to dress formally, which is why my hair's back and I look a bit more presentable than I normally rock up here, looking with like random t-shirts or my hair up with some sort of something happen, a bird's nest issue. But yes. I was away doing something. How's your day been? Has it been a nice day for you so far? You can let me know what you've been up to. I'd love to hear your midweek updates. So get in touch and let me know what's going on. And also send us your messages for the text topic as well. Langnim, hi, hello. Nice to see you there. All right, let's keep this going. It's time for Busan Times.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
제106회 전국체육대회 10월 17일부터 23일까지 부산이 선수들의 열정으로 타오릅니다.
The 106th National Sports Festival. From October 17th to the 23rd, a monumental event is headed straight for Busan. We're with you on For Your Busan. Ready, set, Busan! For 10 weeks, we'll bring you the latest National Sports Festival news, introduce the events, and share inspiring athlete stories. Play the quiz, win prizes, and get involved. If you want to enjoy the National Sports Festival to the max, tune in every Thursday at 4:35 p.m. Don't miss it. It all starts now.
8월 14일부터 10월 23일까지 매주 목요일 4시 35분 포열부산의 레디셋 부산. 절대 놓치지 마세요.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us here. It's time for Busan Times. Claire's in the studio. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
You look very formal.
Oh, I am formal today,
The
except the
hair.
wings. Bingo Neem says I look like I'm from the Addams family.
That's is that a compliment?
But then said it looks cool. Said
Oh,
haha
I
looks
see.
cool. So it's a
okay.
compliment.
In that way.
I feel like it's a compliment. So I'll take it. I like it.
Yes.
But yes, I
Why
get it.
not?
You know, this is not my normal Laura
casual,
style. Yeah.
casual.
Normally I come here being more casual, but I came straight from the conference.
Oh,
How have you
that's a
been?
change. I'm good, thank
Good?
you. Yes.
Good. I like it.
Yes, black and white.
Black and white. Yeah, it's very Michael Jackson of us. So you're here for another Wednesday at, I'm glad that you're not off today, at Busan Times.
Yes.
Let's get started. What do we have?
Well, let's kick off with some very encouraging news. For the first time in years, Busan is seeing a clear rebound in both births and marriages. Statistics Korea released its latest population figures this morning, and Busan actually ranked number 1 nationwide for the increase in newborns this June.
I was not expecting that. Number 1, that's very surprising. We've got so
too.
used to hearing, declining birth rates. Busan
Yes.
is an old city, all of those things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why this stands out. In June 2025 this year, Busan welcomed over 1,100 babies, which is 142 more than the same month last year. That's a jump of 14.6%, while the national average was just 9.4%. So Busan is outpacing the rest of the country.
That's a pretty big shift. What about marriages? Do the numbers show the same trend?
Yes, they do. In June, the city saw 961 marriages, up 12.3% from last year. And in the first half of 2025 overall, we had over 250 marriages, nearly 10% more than the same period in 2024. That's actually higher than the national average increase of 7.1%.
That's so cool. Over like 6,250 marriages. That's a lot of marriages.
That's a lot.
I hear someone's going to be contributing to that figure sometime
yet.
later this year. People aren't just getting married, but they're having more babies as well. But why? What's driving this change?
Well, local policies seem to be a big factor. Busan has been rolling out a wide range of support, from housing help like the Lucky 7 house for newlyweds, to the Mama Call taxi service for pregnant women, to postnatal care subsidies. There are even lifetime rent benefits for couples with 2 or more children.
And that's a very comprehensive approach because I think cost of living is a huge reason people have not been getting married and having kids. Yeah.
It is. And Mayor Park Hyung-jun commented that today that the city will keep pushing to make Busan a place where, in his words, children's laughter fills the future.
Oh, it's very. I believe the children are the future.
Good lyrics,
Teach 'em
yes.
well and- okay, let's move along. I love that. Shifting gears from families to the future of advertising. Now, I was here today giving a presentation at this very conference.
You were
the 2025 Busan International Marketing and Advertising Festival, better known as Mad Stars 2025.
Yes, it kicked off today and runs through August 29th. The theme this year is AI versus the AI advertising era. It's all about exploring how artificial intelligence is reshaping creativity and marketing.
And it's not just a small gathering, it's actually Asia's
Obviously
biggest
not.
international advertising festival.
That's right. The program includes about 40 conference sessions, global keynote addresses, exhibitions, and even competitions. At today's opening ceremony in Signia, Busan, UN Women received the International Honor Award for advancing gender equality, and longtime industry leader Yoo Jung-gun was recognized with the Merit Award for his 35 years of contributions.
Yeah, I love this festival. There's so many different elements to it. And it's not just about the big names as well, because the majority of people I saw there, apart from my professors, were young people, students.
Indeed.
Yeah.
The New Stars competition brings together young advertising professionals from 11 countries, while the Young Stars category has almost 100 university students competing from 9 nations. They get 30 hours to create entire campaigns from scratch. It's a high-pressure, high-creativity environment.
Yeah, I saw that going on today. It was very intense. It was
sounds
good.
like
And
it.
it looked like so much fun and very inspiring as well.
Definitely. And it's not just for insiders. In September, there'll be creative pop-up event for the public at the Busan Modern and Contemporary History Museum Annex, showcasing award-winning ads and interactive exhibits. So anyone curious about creativity in the AI era can take part.
So in short, basically, Busan is positioning itself as a place where technology and imagination meets, and it's a very powerful message for the future. We are an AI tech hub.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Let's go to the final story. Parks are coming alive today. Starting September through to November, Busan has a full slate of park leisure programs to help make the residents feel happy.
The perfect weather for it.
Yes.
The lineup is really diverse. We'll see monthly free concerts, leisure activities like yoga and dance 2 or 3 times a week, and indoor academy programs offering classes in watercolor painting, crochet, eco-friendly crafts, and more.
I remember earlier in the summer, a few parks already tested these programs, right?
That's right. 5 parks, including UN Peace Park and Eden Gongwon Park, ran pilot events, and they were very popular. Citizens gave feedback, and the city used that to fine-tune the fall schedule.
Okay, what about any events coming soon?
So yes, mark your calendars for this Saturday, August 30th. Yongdusan Park will host a special fusion kugak, Korean music, Korean traditional music and magic performance at 6 p.m. No registration needed, just show up and enjoy.
Perfect. Wonderful. And this also ties into Busan's bigger vision, the 15-minute city.
Exactly. The idea is to make culture and leisure part of everyday life within walking distance. Officials also mentioned that it's a win-win. Artists get performance opportunities and citizens get to enjoy unique experiences right in their neighborhoods.
I love that. It makes the city feel more connected, more alive. Everyone together in the parks and various other places,
Indeed,
right?
yes.
Yeah. So let's recap. Today we had Busan leading the leading the nation in marriages and
Number
births.
1.
Love
I
it.
still cannot believe it.
Mad Stars 2025, the International Advertising and Marketing festival. And this year spotlighting AI creativity. So my presentation, just in case you're interested,
Was it about?
on the YouTube recommendation algorithm as an independent advertising mechanism in itself.
Wow. Sounds flashy.
I spoke a lot of words. That's all it was. And then our local parks are turning into cultural stages, and that's going to be so fun.
And the common thread in community, whether it's growing families, young creatives, or neighbors gathering in parks, these stories show Busan is building connections and optimism for the future.
Absolutely. As always.
As
Some
always.
Really good stuff about Busan. Also, I just want to make an announcement. Benny Neem has joined the broadcast. Benny Neem is here. He's safe. So you can call off the search, okay? Just in case. For anyone who's just joined us, Benny Neem is one of our BEFM regular, very loyal listeners. And so when he's not here, it's like, what happened?
Everyone's panicking.
It's like a staff member has not turned up for work. All right. It's always great to have you in, Claire. We'll see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, let's have a song. This is Millions by Winner.
You, baby. 어디가 그렇게 좋냐고 묻네. Baby, wait a sec. 손가락 한 개를 다 접어도 이유를 다 세지 못할 만큼 Just like you, baby. 이걸론 부족해.
말해 뭐 이거 아가씨 난 조물주의 masterpiece 서지마자 네 말할게 너 찾아다닌 거래 지구 한 바퀴 반대로 넌 내가 왜 좋아? 맞으면 혼나 yeah. 밀린 뭐 밀린 넌 빌리언 트릴리언 말해줘 일일이
거쳐만 수백 가지 그 속엔 백만 가지 이유들로 네가 좋아 baby 해가 두 번 뜰 때까지 옆에 있어줄래 같이 다 말해주고 싶어 네가 좋은 이유 got millions millions millions
The reason I like you Oh yeah yeah yeah
네가 좋은 이유 got millions millions millions
The reason I like you Oh yeah 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 yeah
Hey! I like you baby 어디가 그렇게 좋냐고 묻네 Baby wait a sec 이틀을 쉬지 않고 말해도 끝없이 말할 수 있을 만큼 Just like you baby 이걸론 부족해
너가 얼만큼 좋냐고 이 세상 컬러의 숫자를 매길게 어려운 수학은 몰라도 사랑은 더 하고 제곱해 baby 코끝을 간지럽히는 봄이 찾아온 듯이 꽃피는 내 맘에 나비가 돼 날아와 나에게 지새 난 또 설레잖아
거쳐만 수백 가지 그 속엔 백만 가지 이유들로 네가 좋아 baby 해가 두 번 뜰 때까지 옆에 있어줄래 같이 더 말해주고 싶어 네가 좋은 이유 got millions millions millions
The reason I like you Oh yeah yeah yeah
네가 좋은 이유 got millions millions millions
The reason I like you Oh yeah 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 원해 내 맘이 너를 원해 수정 부려도 예쁘네 필러 영화는 싫은데 너와 함께면 10번을 받아 오케이 봄에 나를 위해 주네 5-star S-line 몸매 Six sense 반전 매력에
네가 좋은 이유 got millions millions millions
The reason I like you Oh yeah yeah yeah
네가 좋은 이유 got millions millions millions
The reason I like you Oh yeah yeah yeah
네가 좋은 이유 got millions
듣고 싶을 때 언제든지 말만 해이 노래 불러줄게
네가 좋은 이유 got millions
알고 싶을 때 언제든지 말만 해 내가 다 말해줄게
네가 좋은 이유 got millions
로라의 탐구생활. So, do you think you are a trendy person? Are you good at catching up with new trends? I think I am not. I don't really follow trends. I don't care about trends. I see them around me, I guess, especially when I'm on the radio, but I don't know. I don't really care. I just like what I like. You know, what about you? If you're someone who always stays on top of the latest trends, there's a word you absolutely need to know. Dupe, or D-U-P-E. Pronunciation is important, but it could be dupe, it could be dupe. Have you ever heard of it? Well, not long ago, the mainstream trend was to show off luxury items on social media, right? 과정. Is that 과정? That's attention seeker, right? You want it to be 과시. But as times have changed, today rational and smart spending is in the spotlight, and nothing captures this shift more than the word dupe, or D-U-P-E. So some people will say dupe if you're American. If you're Scottish like me, you'll say dupe. So the term dupe is short for duplication, and it refers to affordable alternatives to luxury products, which offer similar quality, similar design, and also functionality. And in Korea, such items are called 저렴이, so meaning cheap but good. So these products are not from high-end brands, but they're valued because of their performance and their price rather than their logo. So a great example of this trend can be seen in the beauty industry. Drugstore blush, or just a shop's blusher, that closely resembled a luxury brand's product went very viral for delivering almost the same results at just 1/20th of the price. And, this is not me. I'm not an expert, but can I let you into a secret? Labels don't mean anything. They really don't. I'm not saying I don't like some labels. I do. But, look at the quality of the make, as in like how it has been made. Look at from where the ingredients or the materials came. And, if that's it, the job's a good one. That's all we need, right? It's not just Korea, of course. This is a trend. It's a global trend. It's been gaining momentum elsewhere, all around the world. In fact, a 2023 survey of Gen Z consumers in the US found 51% said they enjoyed looking for dupes, duplicates, right? It's also really important that a dupe, which it might sound like you're being duped or duped, like fooled, it's not that. It's not the same as a fake, right? So there has been concerns about the fine line between dupe and fake, or dupe and fake, and counterfeit items, because counterfeit items are very problematic. But the popularity of this duplication culture, this dupe culture, shows no sign of fading. I like it. 저렴이. Let's spend less money and enjoy nature more. Step outside, touch the grass. As long as that mindset continues, dupes will keep trending, not as cheap knockoffs, but as symbols of smart consumption. So how about you? Do you like the big 명품, the designer labels? Do you like the no brand, no label? Or do you like somewhere in between? It's not as expensive, but it's just as good and delivers pretty much the same. I am curious. You can get in touch and let me know. All right, let's have a song break. This is Rock and Roll All Night by Kiss.
Everything you've got, you keep on dancing and the room gets hot. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. You say you wanna go for a spin, the party's just begun, we'll let you in. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. You keep on shouting, you keep on shouting. Fast
time for Busan by Chance. Florian's in the studio. Hello.
Hello.
Look at us wearing black and black.
Yeah.
It's a black on black situation. Bingo Nim says, "Ooh, black and black." Yes, we are. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. You want to move a little bit closer to your mic,
Yes,
Florian. Thank
of
you.
course.
Thank you. So tell us, give us your introduction, because for any of our new viewers, they might not know who you are and why you're here. So who are you? Why are you here?
Yes, I'm Florian. I'm from Hamburg. I was a police officer for 13 years. And then I studied law during my time as a police officer. And now I'm a public official for higher management levels in Hamburg, Germany. And I take part in a fellowship program, the K2H, Korean Heart-to-Heart program, where I have the possibility to stay here for 6 months and learn about Korea.
Yeah. How long have you been here now?
Since April.
Since April. April, May, June, July, August.
4
Okay. 4
and a half
months-ish.
Yes.
So when are you leaving?
In October,
Oh
mid-October.
my goodness.
Yes.
So almost.
Yeah, I can already see the end.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, sad.
Yeah,
So far, yeah.
because Busan's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay, so I love this segment because you come in once a month, but we find out what you've been up to, because it's not often we have an international government official.
Yeah.
And you're working in the Korean government,
Yes, right.
which is, I mean, very few people manage to get that. So tell us about your position in Busan.
I'm part of the international department here in Busan, and most of the time I'm helping with like connecting to like Hamburg or other European cities.
So there's like just a lot of networking, a
Yeah.
lot of kind of making sure that this department meets this department, and,
Yes,
and
right.
the collaboration and
Yes,
building. I
more
love
like that.
Okay, enough about work. What have you been doing?
Oh, I was pretty active the last month.
Yeah.
I went to a baseball game of the Lotte Giants. Sadly, they lost.
Well, the thing is, they've been playing very well, but sometimes they lose.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard that. And I also did some sightseeing tours here in Busan, like a Busan night tour, where I had like a yacht tour with fireworks and so on. And also like a general round trip to see some things I haven't managed yet.
Yeah.
Like Gamcheon or the other culture village. I always forget the name of that. And also I tested 4D cinema. I didn't know that before. We don't have anything like that in Hamburg.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
At least not as far as I know.
I
And
thought
I'm a
that was
cinema
기본.
fan.
I thought that was 기본적으로. I thought that was like standard, like 4D cinema was standard.
Oh no, 3D.
We're so spoiled here in Korea. Busan spoils you for good.
Yeah.
Like, see, when you go back to Hamburg, Florian, you are going to be so upset that there is no rocket delivery.
Yes, I will really sad about that.
Yeah. It's like, I have to wait how long?
Yeah.
2 days? What am I?
And also
Yeah.
Kupang Eats.
Yeah.
It's so fast. Like in Germany, it's like an hour or 1.5.
Wow.
And way more expensive.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I will really miss that.
Yeah. Okay. I 100% agree with you. I'm feeling hungry just thinking about it. Today we're going to talk not about brand names that we shouldn't be mentioning. Wink, wink. By the way, just gonna throw that out there. We're going to talk about marriage culture in Germany. Now, we just heard from Claire that Busan is actually ahead of all the other cities in Korea for the increase in birth and marriage rates. So
Oh,
we
good.
have a healthy percentage, and more so than any other region in the country. The marriage rate has been decreasing steadily in Korea, but we can see a change now here. How about Germany?
In Germany, it's decreasing since many, many years. Like 2023 was the year with the lowest amount of marriages since like 1950.
Oh, wow.
And it's still decreasing. And like people also get married way later than before. So in the 1990s, it was about like men were like 29 and women like 27.
Yeah.
And now it's 6 years older. So women are usually like 33 and men 35.
Yeah, I see. And so that's interesting because I think from what I hear in the media and what I hear my friends talk about or my family talk about is that everyone's worried about this demographic shift in Korea.
Yeah.
And so of course we're in Korea, so it's very important, but it's not only Korea, it's happening all around the world. And I read, this is a while ago now, but even in countries where traditionally the families would have like 15 children and 12 children, they've gone down to 7 children. Now, in our standards, 7 children is a lot of kids.
Yes.
But in when we're looking at it relevantly to the original number, then that's like 50% drop, you know? And so I think it's an issue that happens everywhere in the world. But what do you think the main reason is?
Probably I would say, like, at least for Germany or Europe, that people like study longer and like start their career like way later. So they just want to have first a financial stable situation to do so. And also, like, I have the feeling that that with social media, it's like easier to be like unsure about your partner. So you want to make sure that it's really the right partner, so you wait longer. And probably also like just that like women are much more independent now, so they are not like in need of a marriage like they were like 1970s or something like that. So this would probably also pay on it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think just the changes in gender roles within society and the, I don't want to make this a gender specific issue, but I think it does have definitely an influence over that. How much does it cost to get married and have kids and have a house and all that in Germany?
At least the wedding is about like 15,000 euros. So that would be like 24 million won.
Wow, yeah.
And it depends on how big the wedding is
and that's
and
at
the location.
Least, right? That's like minimum-ish.
Oh, no, it's more like the middle,
okay.
I would say. Like you can have it for like 5,000, but then it's really small.
It's like a basic wedding. Yeah.
Right. So this would be like the middle, the average amount. And like houses, at least in Hamburg, is like you cannot pay for that. It's so expensive, like 1 million euros or more. So I cannot afford a house in Hamburg.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. And I think that's something we often forget as well, because we're wherever we are in the world, we're focused on how much housing costs for us.
Yes.
And we kind of don't realize that it also costs a lot of money in other places as well.
Yes.
So comparatively then, looking at Busan's housing and Hamburg's housing, which is more expensive, just on average?
Actually, I don't know how expensive it is here.
Yeah.
So, like, the city pays for my apartment.
Ah, okay. So, yeah, because it's part of the program, right?
So I don't know.
Interesting. Okay, you don't need to know. It's probably expensive. It's probably expensive. But then in Korea, so a lot of my single friends say to me, how can I meet a girl?
Yeah.
How can I want to get married. How can I get married? Where can I meet someone? And I say, well, do you go out to places? And they say, well, not really. I just go to the office and go to the gym. I'm like, well, you can't meet someone. But how do people usually, traditionally, meet in Germany?
I would say most about friends, like the friends of a girlfriend of a friend or something like that. And then you usually like see them when there's like an event or a birthday or whatever, and then you get interested, and then they organize something like a movie evening at their place or whatever. I think this is like the most common way. And in Europe, I would say like dating apps and online dating are very popular. This is the next biggest part on how you meet somebody. And like everything else, like hobbies, like the gym or like schools and work is like nearly on the same level, but much lower than the other two.
Yeah. It's interesting. So 소개팅 happens in Germany. 독일 소개팅도 있습니다. 소개팅은 전 세계적으로 뭐 있는 것 같죠. How is your Korean study?
Oh,
good. So.
yeah, Middle.
so-so.
I cannot understand much.
Oh, that's okay. I was wondering because I know that you were learning some.
Yes.
But okay, so.
But not for having a conversation. I can say that the weather is hot or something like that.
Well,
But
the weather is hot. You've had a lot of practice at that one. Yes. So what about a wedding ceremony in Germany then?
Yes.
What would that look like?
So you usually have the official wedding ceremony at a official place, wedding registry office, with usually 10 to 20 guests. And there's a little speech from the wedding official. And then you exchange the rings and sign the wedding document, and also the wedding witnesses sign it. And then usually little get together with the guest and some prosecco. And then sometimes the same day, but I think more often later in the week, you have the real wedding party. Sometimes also a wedding ceremony at the church. Depends on the couple, of course.
Yeah, it depends on your religion,
Right.
whether you're religious, yeah.
And then later in the day, you have usually the private party at a location you rented for it. And there's usually in the early afternoon, every guest arrives. You have little small talk, some welcome drinks, some pictures and things like that. Then later, usually the wedding dinner. And during that time or after the dinner, you have some speeches and also some games often where the groom and the bride have to work together to do something funny for the guests usually. And then often is the wedding cake as a dessert. And after that, usually begins a party with a wedding dance. And after that, it's just partying.
Party time.
Yes.
So Germans are known to be very serious.
Yes.
Do you guys know how to party?
Well, sometimes.
Yeah?
Some people
Don't
do.
say sometimes. Florian, you got to say, yeah, we know
Of
how
course.
to party. Because Koreans know how to party.
Yeah?
Scottish people know how to party. So my Scottish-Korean wedding was chaos. It was chaos, and it was amazing. It was so fun. But I've never been to a German wedding, so I don't know what traditions surround it. But I assume it's quite similar to Scotland because we have we're very close culturally, I think, with a few, regional differences and etc. But what's the most popular wedding season? Very quickly, because we're going to have to go.
May, I would say.
May?
Early summer, end of spring. Yes.
Yeah. Do you know there's a saying in Scotland, get married in May and rue the day. It means you'll regret getting married in May. It just rhymes. So I don't know why. They just attach superstitious meaning to some random rhyme that somebody brought up. Anyway, before you go, final thing. In Korea, we get money. What about in Germany, wedding gift-wise?
Yeah, also usually money.
Money.
But often was a personal present. I made for my best friend a wooden treasure island with a chest on it.
Yeah.
And I put a gold barrel in it and some chocolate gold coins.
Oh, so quite personal.
Yeah.
Yeah, same in Scotland. Florian, sadly, it's time for us to say goodbye. Time flies, right? It just 금방 갔어요. But we will see you next month for potentially the final episode with you.
Yes, right.
Oh my goodness. But it's so much fun and everybody will look forward to it. So enjoy the rest of your summer. I guess I'll see you in autumn.
Yes.
And take care.
Hopefully.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, time for us to say goodbye for the first half of our show. Time flies when you're having fun. This is Kelly Clarkson, Because of You. I'll see you at 5 o'clock.
Mistakes that you did, I will not let myself cause my heart so much misery. I will not break the way you did. You felt so hard. I've learned the hard way to never let it get that far. Because of you, I never strayed too far from the sidewalk. Because of you, I learned to play on the safe side so I don't get hurt. not too long before you pointed out I cannot cry, because I know that's weakness in your eyes. I'm forced to fake a smile, a laugh every day of my life. My heart can't possibly break when it wasn't even whole to start with. Because of you, I never strayed too far from the sidewalk. Because of you, I learned to play on the safe.
한국전쟁 당시 우리를 먼저 도운 에티오피아 6천여 명의 군인들은 자신들의 월급을 모아 부모 잃은 아이들을 위해 고아원이라는 고아원도 세워주었습니다. 그러나 지금 에티오피아는 위기에 처해 있습니다. 끊이지 않는 내전과 기후재난으로 대부분의 의료시설은 파괴되었고 의약품도 부족해 간단히 치료할 수 있는 질병으로 사망에 이르는 상황입니다. 바로 지금이 우리가 에티오피아의 진 빚을 갚을 때입니다. 지금 전화해주세요. 후원 문의 080-982-0119 국제구조위원회.
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로 하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산, 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
깨끗한 공기, 편리한 교통, AI로 연결된 세상까지 일상의 모든 순간 그 중심에 과학이 있습니다. 작은 호기심이 세상을 바꾸고 불가능을 가능으로 만드는 힘, 과학. 부산이 과학기술 혁신도시로 도약하고 있습니다. 과학기술, 산업, 고등교육이 파동치는 혁신도시 부산. 과학으로 한 걸음 앞서가는 부산이 대한민국의 미래를 이끕니다. 변화와 도약을 이끄는 중요한 한 걸음. 일상에 보이지 않는 곳까지 새로운 가능성을 찾아갑니다. 비스텝, 비더스텝. 이 캠페인은 부산의 과학기술, 산업, 고등교육 혁신을 선도하는 부산과학기술고등교육진흥원이 함께합니다.
These are the nationwide safety guidelines informing you of rules to prevent water-related accidents during water play. As the heat wave continues, the risk of water-related accidents during leisure activities is increasing. When enjoying time at beaches, rivers, valleys, or any body of water, please follow these basic safety rules. Always wear a life jacket. Children must be accompanied by a guardian. Never swim under the influence of alcohol. In case of heavy rain, evacuate from the water immediately. If an accident occurs, alert those around you and call 119 right away. Schools and families are also encouraged to educate children in advance on safe water activity practices to ensure their safety. This message was brought to you by the Ministry of the Interior and Safety.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
포열부산?
포열부산 아닙니까? 원래는 울산 사람이니까 포열부산 내리죠 이렇게.
포열부산.
포열부산.
할까요? 포열부산.
You're now listening to For Your Busan.
Welcome back to another episode of My Life, My English with me, Yoon Seo-jin. This is a show where we meet everyday people and hear how they study English. Today we are joined by a guest, Kim Jin-won-nim. Hi.
Hello, my name is Grace and I live in Haeundae. I balance raising my young son with teaching English to young students. I put a lot of effort into preparing fun and interactive English lessons. And I also lead a book club focused on reading English literature to enhance my language skills. Since my son is on summer vacation right now, we spend our free time playing board games together or visiting the library to explore new books. I'm truly happy to be here and introduce myself.
Same here. It sounds you're juggling a lot of things on the same go, like raising children, leading a book club, and teaching in English as well. So the first question I would like to ask you is, how did you get to know BFM?
I've been driving for about 5 years now. After starting to drive, I naturally began tuning into BFM. Additionally, my son once participated in a quiz segment on For Your Busan's Challenge English. After that, I started listening to the BFM even more actively by leaving comments on YouTube or participating in a quiz.
Great. How did you start learning English?
Initially, I started learning English in elementary school through textbooks and basic conversation. At first, it felt like a mandatory chore, so I wasn't very engaged. However, my perspective changes as I grew older. I began watching English TV shows and movies to make learning more enjoyable. Later, I joined online language exchange communities to converse with native speakers, which greatly improved my confidence.
Were there any moments with English you feel proud of yourself?
Personally, when my son recently said, "Mom, English is so fun because of you," I realized that the process of teaching and learning English can truly make a difference. These small moments fill my passion for English all the more. Through running the English club, I've met many wonderful people. For me, studying English is my secret to staying useful, and it also serves as a bridge to connect with others smoothly. It's not just about language. It's about building relationships and sharing joy through communications.
I've never thought of it like that. Like, it can make one feel youthful.
Yeah.
And I'm genuinely curious, how is that so?
Actually, we live in Korea, so there are a few chances to speak in English. So when I speak English, I use my brain all the more.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. That's the kind of a secret to stay useful, I think.
100%. Next, for those who want to be better at English, what's your secret sauce?
Speaking English naturally in Korea can be challenging. I believe we need to repeat the cycle of memorizing and forgetting countless times. However, doing alone can be tough. That's why finding study partners or joining a community is so important.
So you're saying it's better to find our study buddy to keep us motivated. Well, it's our last stop. What lies ahead for your journey in your future?
As I said, to improve English, it involves constantly cycling through memorization and forgetting. But I've come to see that as part of the journey. Learning English is something I will do all my life. I try to get it perfect, but it's impossible. So it keeps me interested and helps me keep improving.
Our time is sadly up. Glad to have you here and thank you for joining us. So My Life, My English airs every Wednesday at around 5 p.m. And we hope you see you back. And goodbye for now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much to Seo-jin reporter and Kim Jin-won-nim. Grace Kim from Haeundae. She shared that she balances raising her son, teaching English and running a book club, and first got to know BEFM through a quiz program. She said English once felt like a chore. 그래, 맞아요. But joining online exchanges made it fun, and she felt most proud when her son told her, "English is fun because of you." That's very sweet. I like that. She said her secret tip is not studying alone, but with a community, embracing the cycle of memorizing and forgetting, and viewing English not just as a language, but as a bridge to connect with people. I have to completely agree with that. I think it's very important to just accept that you will remember and then you'll forget. And then you'll remember and then you'll forget. And also, English is not something that should be a burden, you know? It should be something that you enjoy. Ang PD, is English a burden to you? 영어 공부 부담스러워요? Yes. 공부하지 마세요. 그러면은 그냥 얻어보세요. 얻으세요. So thank you again to our reporter Sojin and to Grace. That was a nice interview. We've got Ruration님 saying 영어 유창하시네요. 맞아요. Very 유창. Very, very 유창. If you want to be on My Life, My English or on the mic, you can get in touch with us here at For Your Busan and we can bring you into the studio and record your information, not your personal information, just your stories, your language learning journey and all of the other things. And yeah, you can be part of our show. We'd love to have you. So please do get in touch and join. All right. Welcome back to the show. It's 5:06 p.m. Wednesday, the 27th of August. This is For Your Busan. It's the second half of the show. We'll be with you until 6 p.m. this evening. And I'm your host, Laura McCluckey. This is Ang PD. Hello. Hello. 목이 아파요? Are you a little bit sick today? 조금. She's not talking. And we've got Hong GPT out there, our writer, and my answer for everything. As soon as I say something wrong, she'll write it to me on KakaoTalk and tell me the right answer. I love it. It's great. It's like I've got a fact checker behind the scenes. It's very good. Very, very good. Speaking of which, it's time for us, well, we're to move along with the show, but I want to check something with you. Today's text topic is all about aircon, right? So I just recently got my my aircon bill, or my electricity bill, my 전기 bill. It was very, very expensive. It was a lot more expensive than I thought it was going to be. Now, to be fair, I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in my house most of the time. So I have 2 people extra in my house frequently. And many of the rooms get used. So I get it. But at the same time, I was very shocked. So I want to know, when you stay at home, example, you're staying home all weekend, how many hours do you turn on the air conditioner for? 네, 여러분, 혹시 이거 텍스토백이거든요. 혹시 집에서 하루에 에어컨 몇 시간이나 켜나요? 뭐 하루 종일? 아니면 10시간에서 뭐 12시간까지? 아니면 뭐 1 or 2 hours? I want to know, because everyone's different. And actually, some people gave us an answer already. Rangning said about 1 to 2 hours. And Busan Ajinim said about 10 to 12 hours. Janice Nim said, my AC is on 24/7 because of my 2 furry sons. I imagine that means dogs. No, I don't imagine. I know it means dogs. Bingo Neem says, I've been keeping the AC on 24/7 lately at 27 degrees. It's the perfect temperature. If I get it any cooler, my dog might catch a cold. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? We've got aircon on 26 usually. And my son, even though he runs hot, 열이 잘 타는 사람, he's got 열이 많다 always. He's always hot. And so he kicks off the covers, but he will get like a blocked nose because it's cold, even though his body feels hot. So it's really tricky, right? It's very tricky. Yeah, I don't know. We've got, where's Manakdo 영어님's message? Where is it? Yeah, here it is. It's all in Korean. So let me just copy this, double check I don't make any strange mistakes. It says, I only turn on the air conditioner at home 3 times this summer. Hey? 3 times? 여러분은 정말 집에 에어컨 3번밖에 안 켰어요. 진짜로? Twice while I was sleeping for about 8 hours and once while I was resting for about an hour. I guess the heat is getting easier to bear as I get older. But 만학도 영어님, do you have fans? Like 선풍기도 있어요? 선풍기 20개 있어요? 집에서? Just 선풍기 town. That must be just 선풍기 town. 여기는 선풍기 도시입니다. 혜연님 saying, I have it on nearly all day for my furry sibling and lizard sibling, but I keep it at 29 degrees. 29 is still hot though, you know? I think that's still hot, but at least it cuts through the humidity, which is important. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of debate here about the perfect temperature, but yeah, 27 or 26 is good. 29 is maybe a little too warm for me. 25 is what I have my office at. Otherwise, I get too sleepy because it's so comfortable. But yeah. Anyway, how about you get in touch? Let us know. #9050 샵9050 or Kakao Talk. You can text me for free on Kakao Talk. The text messages will cost you 100 won. You can also get onto BEFM's official YouTube channel. Search for BEFM in your YouTube and come and join the live chat over there as well. Okie dokie, let's move along. Up next, we've got the quiz. Before that, Love Story by Taylor Swift.
Close my eyes and the flashback starts. I'm standing there on a balcony in summer air.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us here at For Your Busan. Ooh, just dropped my headphone. It's 5:15 on the clock. It's Wednesday, the 27th of August. For Your Busan with me, Laura McCluckey. And it's time for a Busan Quiz Master. Air horn party time. We've got 전체 앵키님 texting in. 천재 앵키님, sorry. Not 전체, 천재. Do you know what? It's the reading dyslexia happens in Korean as well. Look at that. 천재 앵끼님. Last hump day. Hi, DJ. Yo, what up, bruh? It is the last hump day of the month. That's right. Oh my lordy. Which means Wednesday is hump day, which means it's pizza day, everybody. Woohoo! Pizza day is delightful. If you want to eat a pizza, if you want to win a pizza for free, all you need to do is get the right answer to our quiz and you could be walking away with a coupon. We don't deliver a pizza to you. We can't do that. Every Monday to Friday, we have a quiz segment. Today is all about Busan subway. So today I'm going to give you some hints and you've got to guess which subway station I'm talking about with these hints. Okay? 네, 여러분, 부산의 한 지하철역에 관한 힌트를 듣고 어떤 역에 대한 이야기인지 맞춰주시면 됩니다. 자, 어떤 역으로 떠나볼까요? What station shall we go to today? There's actually 6 lines and 158 stations, including the Busan Gimhae Light Rail and the Donghae Nambusan, the Donghae Line, all together here in Busan. So, which station am I talking about today? Remember last week when we did Haeundae Station and we gave you a sound clip and it literally said, the next station is Haeundae, Haeundae Station. We're not going to do that again today, are we, Ang PD? 오늘 오디오 클립은 그 스테이션 이름이 안 나오죠? 없어요. We learned from our mistakes. I like that. Progress. We learned. Here we go. This station. Ready? Hint number 1. 첫 번째 힌트. Ready? This station is located in Namgu district. 남구에서 있습니다. 남구에 있습니다. So this is a Namgu area station. Next hint. The station was established in 2001. Okay? It was established in 2001. It's pretty old. Number 3. The station's name comes from a geographical feature. There used to be many large ponds in the area which inspired the current name. What do you think? I'm going to have to scroll down and look at it now. I'm sorry. Okay, I got it. I see. Okay, as of 2024, this station has an average of 10,115, visitors, passengers per day. Okay, so which station am I talking about? It's located in Namgu. It was established 2001. It comes from a geographical feature. There used to be lots of ponds in the area, which inspired the current name. And as of 2024, the station has an average of 10,115 passengers per day. If you know the answer, get in touch. Pound 9050, 샵 9050. Text messages cost 100 won. If you want to text us for free, get onto Kakao Talk and text us over there. Search for BEFM in your friends finder. 네, 카카오톡에서 친구 찾기에서 BEFM으로 검색하시고요. 우리는 무료로 소통할 수 있습니다. And then finally on YouTube live stream, you can get in and message us over there for free as well. While you're over there, give us a little 구독, 좋아요 action because, you know, we love to serve you and that's a way that you can support us at no charge to you and we can continue making great content. It's not about that at all. We just like it. I just want to beat Minsu. I want to beat him. Okay. I've given you the hints for the first half. This song coming up for you is an absolute classic. We'll be back with more quiz after this. I Miss You by Blink-182.
background of the morgue, the unsuspecting victim of darkness in the valley. We can live like Jack and Sally if we want, where you can always find me. And we'll have Halloween on Christmas, and in the night we'll wish this never ends. We'll wish this never ends.
Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep, I cannot dream tonight. I need somebody and always. This sick, strange darkness comes creeping on, so haunting every time. And as I stared, I counted the webs from all the spiders, catching things and eating their insides, like indecision to call you and hear your voice of treason. Will you come home and stop this pain tonight? Stop this pain tonight. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us here for the second part of Busan Quiz Master. Boom, 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 boom. 고수님 says 힌트를 못 들었습니다. 못 들어서요. 역? Is that deliberate 아재 개그? 고수님? 아재 개그 지금 하시는 건가요? 좋습니다. 너무 좋아요. 감사합니다. Listen, I have 4 more hints for you. Today's quiz is all about Busan subway. 네, 오늘의 퀴즈는 부산 지하철에 대해서 얘기를 하는 거예요. 퀴즈하는 거예요. 그래서 여러분 부산의 한 지하철역에 관한 힌트를 듣고 잘 듣고 고수님 어떤 역에 대한 이야기인지 맞춰주시면 됩니다. 자, 어떤 역으로 떠나볼까요? That was too long. I'm sorry. So, which subway station are we talking about? Today, the prize is pizza. It better not be a corn pizza or a potato pizza or a sugar pizza. It better be something delicious. Is it a delicious pizza? It is. I can confirm, friends, it's a delicious pizza. Here we go. Next hint. Nearby this station, there is a traditional market that shares the same name as the station. Before the renovation, unlike other subway stations, the restrooms were located in an area that could only be accessed after paying the subway fare. aka pay to pee. Oops입니다. Number 3. The area around the station used to be an old residential neighborhood, but recently many large apartment complexes have been built. Number 4. This station is located between Daeyeon Station and Jigekgol Station. I love when she says the next station is Jigekgol Station. She doesn't say it like that. 다음 역은 지게골역입니다. 재밌어요. The station number is 214. Station number is 214. What station are we talking about? Pound 9050 샵 9050. Text messages, as you well know, my friends, by now, are 101. KakaoTalk is free. You can also get onto YouTube Live and send us a message over there. Everybody texting in the YouTube Live box with an answer. It's all the same answer. Are you sure? Are you sure? 김덕수님 texting in saying 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Oh, actually, the answer that you gave is not right. But I like that you said 연이 한자로 연못이라는 뜻이거든요. 근데 this is between Daeyeon Station and Jigekgol Station. Okay, so 김덕수님 탈락. I'm gonna watch Squid Game. We've got 님. 님. 성함이 어떻게 되세요? 점점점님. That's the right answer, by the way. 박진수님 안녕하세요. Saying the right answer, correct. That is the correct answer. And also 임혜원님, 혜원님 also saying the right station name. You are all so smart. We sure are. We are sure, Laura. Lol. Well, you know, I just wanted to cast some doubt. I don't want to cast a shadow, but let me cast some doubt because I don't like it when you all band together with the same answer. It's like a little, I don't know, there's some sort of union forming in the comments section. I don't like it. I like it when people are incorrect. So I can say 탈락. 탈락입니다. You know the answer. If you want if you want to win something delicious, then send me an answer. You might win. You might not, but guess what? You'll have learned something and you'll have had fun with all the kids here at For Your Busan. So this is why I love the comment section. Riration-님 said, 이번 역은 피자역입니다. That's correct. You are right. 내리신 문은 오른쪽입니다. 왼쪽입니다. Yeah, I don't think that's right, but it's a good guess, and I like the creativity. Sadly, I'm not allowed to give prizes for creativity. In fact, I don't choose the winner at all. It's not me that does it. So there's no point in sending me all of those flowers and chocolates. You can stop now. Actually, don't stop. Keep doing it. I love it. It takes courage to know how to say a different answer when everyone else is saying the same thing. Is it Munhyun Station? Says Cleaning. No, it is not Munhyun Station. 탈락. It is not, sadly. However, let me quickly give you the first 4 hints in case you missed it. It's located in Namgu, established in 2001. It comes from a geographical feature related to ponds. And let me see one more. It's located between Daeyeon and Jigekgol Station at number 214. 정답은 아시나요? You know the answer. I'm going to play you a song and then we'll come back with the answer too and the winner of the quiz. This is Blinding Lights. I love this song by The Weeknd.
long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around since city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I just, hey, hey, hey. I'm running out of time, 'cause I can see the sun light up the sky. So I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Oh, the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I just. I'm just coming back to let you know I can never say it on the phone. They'll never let you go this time. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Hey, hey, I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us here for the third and final. That was me putting two words together in a way that did not work. The third and final. The third and final part of our Busan Quiz Master. The answer to and the winner of the quiz are 작가님. Hong 작가 says the winner is Dancing Queen Laura. 저요? 앙 PD는 앙. Oh, sadly I'm not allowed. 관계자는 금지. So, let me give you the answer to today's quiz. The answer is 못골역입니다. 내리신 문은 오른쪽입니다. Is it 오른쪽? I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? I don't care. What we care about is who wins a pizza. Ready? The winner is 임혜원님. Woo! We need to get some sort of musical instrument in here so that I can make more noise. I can do it with my mouth, but that's not as, it doesn't sound as good. Okay, there we go. It's good. Done. I'll make a seagull noise tomorrow. Congratulations to you, 임혜원님. We will get in touch with you and you will get a pizza. That's delightful. To everybody else who sent in lovely messages, thank you so much. Thank you for just participating, for hanging out, being silly, and making the show so much more fun than if you weren't here to do some silly things. We'll do it again tomorrow. How's about that? Dealio. Now, it's time for Ask Me Anything.
For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us here for the final segment of today's For Your Busan. It's 5:37 on the clock. Chris is in the studio for Ask Me Anything. Hello.
Hello.
How are ya?
Oh, life is beautiful. I went to the Songdo Beach today, enjoying the last vestiges of the summer vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you tan well? Do you like to tan?
I do not like to tan. I just do it accidentally.
Okay.
I just walking out. I get darker and
You
darker.
get darker?
Yeah.
See, for me, once I've got a good base color, I tan really well, but I tend not to like to tan.
Yeah. I don't like it, but in order for me to avoid it, I would have to, umbrella all year round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
It's just too much work. I hope you had your sunscreen on. It was not a 시원한. It was not a cool day to be at Songdo.
Not at all, but the water was very nice.
Well, that's good. Did you go in?
Yes, it was
Nice.
a good contrast between the hot of the outside.
Yeah, that's what's good because the water really warms up in September after a very hot summer.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nice when it's kind of just cool when it's hot outside.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Good time to go at this point.
Just go and jump in. I like it. Listen, this is sadly number one, your final show with us.
Yes, it is quite sad.
There will be more
but
times.
It is good because Melissa will be back for
Yeah, I
listeners
know.
who miss her.
We miss Melissa. We really do. She's a spicy meatball. But we'll miss you, Chris, because you've been a very calming voice of reason over this season's Ask Me Anything. Tell me about the segment. What is it?
Well, this is for anybody who's new. This is, we give you good advice to life's tough questions, but it's got a little bit of twist. Instead of giving one piece of advice, we give 3 options.
3 options.
And, this is advice for real life situations, so we do want audience participation.
Yes. So did you hear that, everybody? We need your advice. We need your help. 여러분, 조언 나눠주시기 바랍니다. 네, 의견을 나눠주시면 감사하겠습니다. 선물은 없는데 잠깐만 이거 네, 하트 드리겠습니다. So that's your gift. Okay, so let us know what advice you'd give. You can leave it in the comments. So what's the problem we're tackling today?
Well, this issue actually comes from a friend. I've changed up some of the details to keep him anonymous. So it's very, he doesn't want it to get in trouble.
Spicy.
It's about hating your job.
Oh.
Yeah, the 직업을 싫어하다.
직업을 싫어하다.
Yeah.
Okay, 손. Who hates their job? Nobody. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Very diplomatic, eh? Very diplomatic. What?
Looking very close there.
Yes.
All right. So the background here, this person actually works for a large company, and it takes them about an hour to get to work every day. So it's starting out badly. So she has an hour in traffic to get there. Once she does get there, it's the same tedious work, and it isn't fulfilling all day before going home. Her boss, isn't mean, but isn't exactly friendly either. There's no real encouragement or praise, just acknowledgement if she gets something finished. Like, yeah, not great job, just, yep.
Yep.
Thank you. She gets along well with her coworkers, but she wouldn't call any of them very close. And or even by work friend definitions. So it's kind of alone in her work. It feels like everyone is just coming for their paycheck. She doesn't make much money and is only really able to save a very little bit each month. She leaves at the end of the day feeling empty and more depressed, and has decided to leave even after she finds if she can find another job. The trouble is she's been looking for a few years, at least 2, and she hasn't found anything yet. She's applied to many jobs and hasn't even had an interview. She has applied to jobs on the other side of the country, but hasn't heard back from any of them. And she worries about leaving her job, but also leaves about going across country to leave her parents by themselves. because they're elderly and they're poor for most of their lives and are only living on Social Security, so they rely on her for help with housing and food and other things like that, being a good daughter. While they are still mentally fit, their bodies are getting more and more frail as they do as you get older. She doesn't have any siblings, so she can't really ask them. And she can't imagine leaving them alone. She doesn't feel like she can just quit because she doesn't have a partner who can pay her bills. And because her pay is on the lower end, she doesn't have a large safety net to get away and just take time off.
Okay. So this is a person in the States or in Korea?
She is in Korea.
Okay. So this is a Korean person then, I imagine. Because you said that she can't... She thought about even going across the country but doesn't want to leave her parents.
Yes.
Okay, so we're in Korea. This is a Korean person. 자, let me just recap quickly or in Korean. 그래서 오늘 이 문제는 저희 크리스 리포터의 진짜 친구의 문제입니다. 그래서 간단하게 말하면 이 사람은 여자인데요. 아주 큰 기업에서 일하고 있다고. 뭐 1시간 아침에 how can I say commuting time? 뭐 출근 길은 1시간은 걸리고 그리고 퇴근 길도 1시간이고 그 사장님이 뭐 나쁜 사람도 아니지만 진짜 친절한 사람도 아니고 사실은 뭐 칭찬도 안 주고 뭐 얘기를 아무것도 안 하는 것 같습니다. 그냥 그래 그런 것 같고 이 직업은 너무너무 의미가 없다고 생각하고 너무 싫어하는 거는 사실이지만 또 슬픈 사실은 다른 직업을 못 찾아가지고 그래서 아직까지 이 직업 그냥 참아야 했습니다. 그 다른 지역으로 갈 생각도 있었지만 부모님이 나이 좀 많으신 편이라서 그리고 뿐만 아니라 어렸을 때부터 진짜 가난하셔서 사회복지지원금으로 살고 있다고 들었습니다. 그래서 그 동생 아니면 뭐 언니 누나도 없고 그래서 혼자 그 부모님이 혼자 있으면 안 된다고 생각해요. 근데 그 직업은 그냥 그만두고 할 수가 없다고 남자친구도 없습니다. 그래서 어떻게 하시는지 진짜 고민 많이 하고 스트레스 많이 받고 있다고 들었습니다. How is my Korean? Good? Are you okay? Oh, so okay. Good.
I believe that was a 2 thumbs up.
Was a 2 thumbs up?
Yeah,
Thanks
yeah.
very much. Bingo님 says shape out or ship out. 이게 진짜 무슨 Bingo님, you're on fire today. You're making me giggle from the toes. Okay, so first of all, tell us what your advice is. But I mean, this is quite a common situation.
Yeah, it is a common situation. Lots of people feel stuck in an overlap of unfulfilling work, family obligations, and limited financial flexibility. And I'm sure that our listeners have great advice. So please let us know what you would do. My advice, first one, is kind of a two-parter here. One would be trying to find micro joys during the day. Since the job is tedious, try adding something enjoyable around it, like podcasts or audiobooks, or during the commute, or take a lunchtime walk, or take up a hobby that you look forward to after the day. This won't fix the problem, but it can make the day more bearable. Also, in the same vein, make sure you look after your mental health. It isn't just about the job, it's about the quality of life. But while you're doing that, it's really time to rethink your job search strategy. Find ways to upgrade your skills. There are lots of short classes that offer flexible hours. Many of them are online, so can be done from anywhere. Think of courses like online certifications offered by community colleges or big-name universities. These can boost your resume and give you an edge in an oversaturated market. You should also network differently. Instead of just submitting applications, reach out to people who are in various professional social media sites for informal informational interviews. And, people are more likely to open a door if they have had a real conversation with you first.
Absolutely. Okay, let me recap what you say because you're very articulate. This is hard for me. Okay, 한국말로 해야 되네. 진짜 간단한 영어를 했으면 좋겠습니다. 사실은 크리스. 다행입니다. 크리스 한국어를 이해가 안 되는 거예요. I just said that you don't understand. So it would have been better if you just spoke simple English. 자, 첫 번째 조언은 advice는 하루에 작은 즐기는 거 아니면 작은 감사에 찾아야 됩니다. 역시 그 직업은 진짜 재미없지만 뭐 중간중간에 아주 좋아하는 것을 하루 종일 채우면 좋겠습니다. 예를 들면 팟캐스트나 뭐 오디오북 아니면 걷기, 뭐 산책 같은 거 아니면 취미를 찾아야 되고 이 문제가 해결하는 법이 아니지만 근데 하루하루 활용적이고 뭐 활용할 수 있도록 재미있는 거를 찾아야 되겠다 하면서 어떻게 말하면 되지? 직업 찾는 방법 좀 바꿔야 될 것 같습니다. 스킬 업 그거는 무슨 말인지 그 실력이 뭐 좀 업하게 시키는 거를 해야 돼요. 그래서 예를 들면 뭐 어떤 교육이나 뭐 공부해야 되고 그리고 다른 거는 뭐 네트워킹도 필요할 것 같습니다. 그래서 다른 사람들이 만나서 혹시 다른 기회가 생길 수 있다고 생각하시라고 했습니다. Okay, good. Bingo님 says, this is my experience. I used to regard them as supervillains and I discovered their kindness after all. So this is another thing. It could be a mindset situation.
Yes,
Bingo님, that's a really good thing to say. I think it often, maybe your friend is kind of a downer, and I don't mean that to be rude, but maybe she's depressed. And so because she's depressed, she sees the world through her emotion.
Yeah.
So perhaps everything is kind of like just low grade normal, but for her it's heavier.
Yeah.
So that could be it. Anyway, next advice. What's your next one?
The second piece of advice is to work on your finances. Explore, bringing in side income or do a side hustle. Think like freelancing or remote freelancing or tutoring or something like that. Perhaps you can make a craft that could be sold online or at small craft fairs. Even something small like 100 or 200 extra a month could build your savings and provide psychological relief. Everybody should aim to have an emergency fund, colloquially known as an FU fund, so that they don't feel chained to having this job or that job or needing to find another job first in order to leave a bad situation. Aim for having at least 3 to 6 months of expenses. Pay your future self first to build this cushion. It might be a slow process, but it will help you in the long term so that you don't feel chained.
Okay, 두 번째 조언을 경제적으로 집중하세요. So work on your finances. 뭐 side hustle 무슨 말인지 아시죠? 우리 메인 직업도 있고 근데 옆쪽에 작은 또 다른 일을 하는 사람들이 엄청 많잖아요. 그거는 side hustle이라는 말이거든요. 그래서 side hustle은 뭐 작은 공예 같은 거를 만들어서 온라인에서 판매도 할 수 있고 아니면 뭐 등등 다른 그런 작은 거를 할 수 있습니다. 돈을 많이 모아서 점점 stability 안정 생길 수도 있어요. 그리고 we've got some messages. 리레이션님 said 자기 입맛에 맞는 일 하시는 분을 별로 없을 거예요. 먹고 살려면 어쩔 수 없죠. And then a big happy screaming green face going ha. So basically it says you can't always do. So there's people, most people don't get to do what they love. And if you want to live, there's no other option really. So we always have to do things that we don't like. And I think that's also a good idea. If you want to be very fulfilled in your life, you have to understand that you might not make a lot of money. If
True.
money is your fulfillment, then you have to chase the money. But opportunities, in my opinion, you have to make the opportunities for yourself and you have to go out and stomp the streets until you get what you want.
Yes, that's very good advice there.
You can't just be like, oh, I hope a job comes along. You've got to do that. Bingo님 says if she can't change the environment, she needs to change herself. Yep, absolutely. 고수님 says 사장님과 직원들이 문제가 아니라면 일을 하시면서 다른 일을 계측하셔야 된다고 봅니다. So for Chris's benefit, only for Chris's benefit, honestly, I super understand everything. If the boss and employees are not the problem, you've got to explore other areas while working. 맞아요. 맞아요. Okay, Chris, we're almost out of time. Can you believe it? Advice number 3.
All right, this one comes from my sassy self. This is, here's the bottom line. You're bleeding your life out in traffic and cubicle drudgery while you wait for a break that isn't coming. You don't need a break. You need to fight your way out. Your resume, your skills, or your networking approach is broken. Fix it. Get someone to tear apart your resume. Yes, your parents are getting old. Yes, they need help, but sacrificing your entire life and mental health isn't the answer. Burn yourself out and you'll be useless to them anyway. Get creative. Look into government aid programs, senior resources, or low-cost part-time caregivers and be honest with them. If you never change jobs because you're scared of leaving them, then you're going to resent them, and they don't want that either. Create a ruthless exit plan. Set deadlines. In 90 days, your resume is fixed, you're networking like a champ, and at least one new certification is underway. By 6 months, you've applied, you're growing your savings with at least 1 month's expense, and by the end of 1 year, you're either in a new role or you didn't stick to the plan.
그래서 간단하게 말하면 야, 정신 차려. 집중해라. 와, savage, Chris, savage. 그래서 마지막 조언은 자기 스스로에게 집중해야 되고 돈, 실력, 강력, 그리고 네트워킹 모든 게 겁으로 살지 마라. 겁으로 살면 진짜 낭비잖아요. 그래서 대신에 진짜 기회 기다리고 있는 것보다 만들어야 됩니다. 그래서 자기의 원하는 기회를 만들고 열심히 노력해야 됩니다. 와, Chris, 100% agree with that. If I can say it in a little Busan dialect. 야, 핑계 봐라, 네가 해라. That's what I would say to my friends who were saying, oh, I can't do this because of this. Oh, I can't do that. 와, 핑계 봐라.
Yep.
Try it. 핑계 봐라.
핑계 봐라.
It means, wow, look at the excuses.
Yes.
핑계 봐라. I love it. And 네가 해라 just means just you do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
You do it. Yeah, I like it. It's tough because when you're stuck in a rut, it doesn't feel like there's much hope.
Yeah, and sometimes there's a lot of hope that you're just not seeing.
Yeah, absolutely. And so do something out of the ordinary, refresh, and just, I like it. Like Bingo said, if you can't change the environment, change yourself. But yourself is an environment. We live in ourselves constantly.
Yes.
24/7. So we've got to make this the best place to live, Our body is our home. We've got to want to live here.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm so sad that we've run out of time. However, it was so fun to do this with you. I know there'll be lots of chances for you to be back with us.
Yes, anytime, give me a call.
We will. Everybody say bye-bye to Chris. Thank you, Chris. Bye-bye. All right, everybody, it's time for me to say goodbye for today as well. Time flies, eh? Today's show was produced by Jung Yuna, written by Hong Kyung-hwa, hosted by Laura McCluckey. And guess what? It's 작가님's birthday. Happy birthday! 생일 축하합니다, 작가님. Final song for you today is What's Up by 4 Non-Blondes. We'll see you back here 4:05 tomorrow. Bye-bye.
25 years and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should that the world was made up of this brotherhood of man. For whatever that means,